So this was fun for me to embrace like my love of dance music and like really show those influences in a way that is different to with the XX.
Amigos de Sopitas.com, estoy feliz, emocionado y muy conmovido de poder estar platicando con Romy. Hi Romy, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Very, very excited to talk with you. I'm a huge fan from the XX and of course all the work that you've been doing almost 20 years.
20?
It's crazy, right?
Oh my God, wow. I guess, yeah, actually. Wow, you make me feel so old.
No, it's okay. But, let's hear you release Middle, which is an album about love, loss, and, a personal growth. So, what was it like to write such personal song for you?
I think that I was excited to have the opportunity to write something very, very personal. I think I really love songwriting in the XX and it being such a collaboration, and the way that Oliver and I write lyrics is very collaborative and we are sharing themes but writing our own stories, but it's always been a little bit more ambiguous. And I think that when I started writing songs like Love Her, which is on the album, it's very much like I love her, and it felt very much like a diary of how I was feeling, falling in love with my now wife. And when I realized that maybe I could have the opportunity to really be that open and be that personal in a solo project, it kind of gave me the energy to make the project.
Yeah, and it's a celebration about love, queerness, diversity, but also it felt like coming out musically, like something unlocking you.
Yeah, I think it's definitely like it's been important to me for it to be a celebration of queer love and for it to be empowering for people to listen to. And it's something lyrically when I was a teenager, and like seeking out lesbian representation and like queer love songs meant so much to me, but I didn't find so many that were like dance music, the combination of like those lyrics and dance music. So this was fun for me to embrace like my love of dance music and like really show those influences in a way that is different to with the XX. I think we hint at it, and like we're all huge fans of clubbing and of dance music, but this project, it's been fun to like really just embrace it.
Yeah, and I mean, you work with different collaborators. I want to ask about how did you ending up or meeting up with Fred again?
Yeah, Fred is somebody that I met before he released his own music. So we kind of were paired together to write songs for other people. So he used to be a songwriter and a producer for other artists. And outside of the XX, I was interested in songwriting for other people as like another creative outlet. And that's before I had the kind of confidence to say I wanted to make a solo project. So we met at a time where I was quite... I didn't really know what I wanted to work on, but our friendship gave me a lot of confidence to believe I could make a solo project. And then he would play me some of the music he was making, and I was like, this is amazing, obviously. And it's been incredible to see what he's gone on to do. I mean, he's just smashing it. So
yeah, and I mean, I guess since day one, you've been talking about being a very shy person. So how did you overcame your shyness in order to not only make a solo album, but as well make a solo performance with all the dancers and put it on stage?
Yeah, it's like an ongoing I get in my head, I sort of overthink it and get self-conscious, and I'm just trying to challenge myself to be like, go for it, like break through that comfort zone barrier. But it's like a work in progress, I'm nervous to perform tomorrow night, but at the same time, I'm really excited, and the excitement kind of wins.
Yeah, did you experience any, self-doubt? And how did you break that barrier?
Yeah, I think I definitely have moments of self-doubt. And I think it's just like, craving challenges and craving pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And there's always that inner battle in my head. But I think the feeling I had after trying something new and going, pushing myself was really kind of euphoric, and actually becomes quite addictive to just want to try new things and feel that kind of excitement again.
you just talk about your now wife, and I really love that story because it's very similar what I had with my wife. I mean,
Oh, right.
we both dating like 20 years ago, and then stopped seeing each other like for 8 years, and then we came back, and now we're together again.
That's so nice.
Yeah. So when I read your story, they were like, "Oh, that's great." and I want to ask you, how do you think your experience of being now in a relationship changed your perspective on the heartbreak?
That's a big question. Yeah, I think I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to like have a second chance at love with my wife. You know, we met when we were teenagers, and it was like we were just I really liked her. She had a girlfriend. It was a mess, but like I still always had feelings. And you never think you're going to meet that person again. You think maybe they're just someone that is from the past. And the fact that we could reconnect was amazing and very inspiring in terms of songwriting. So a lot of this album is inspired by that. And it definitely healed some sort of heartache I had from back then.
Yeah, and let me tell you, as a fan, I really appreciate how your songwriting, your music, your life experiences connect with the audience in the way that it did. I mean, it's our own life as well, so that's magic.
Oh, that means a lot that you say that. I just tried. I love it in music, and I really respect and are attracted to other musicians and songwriters that are really honest and open in their lyrics, and that it's like a personal story. So it kind of gave me a drive to be open and sort of share like a diary what I've been going through.
You just published like a few weeks ago that you were together with the XX on the studio. So how your solo experience as an artist change your approach to going back, and not only you, I mean, it's been 7 years since I see you and then Oliver and Jamie, and you have put together an album. So how these experiences do you think have shaped the new XX sound or reincarnation of the band?
I think us all doing individual projects has had a massive influence on what we're going to do. I think it helped us all try new things and like get other interests out of our minds. And now I think we're reapproaching this music together in quite a free way. And I think it's really exciting to see that we've got an appreciation for each other again in like a refreshed way. You know, it's like it's healthy to have that distance. And then now when we all play together, there is that connection there from years of playing, and we all feel that, and it feels special. So I think it's that balance, you know, of I think it's been healthy to have our time apart.
And I mean, you've been supporting each other as well. It's not
of course, yeah.
No, so that's beautiful. Also, you play football.
Yes.
If you have to pick a 5-team side for your team,
Whoa.
Which players will you choose?
Oh my God, it's a big question. I don't know. I mean, I think it would be a mix between men's football and women's football, to be honest. Oh my God. There's so many. I think there's a footballer in the UK called Lucy Bronze, who's amazing. I want to shout out lots of players, but if we're talking about football, have you seen the film Copa 71?
No, they just released it on the UK last week, and I'm looking forward to it.
I just saw it last week, and it's about a tournament that happened in Mexico City, and I watched it, and I got so excited to come here after seeing that, and it's this amazing celebration of women's football in the 70s in this huge stadium in Mexico City, and then nobody knows about it. Like even the professional footballers they interview, nobody knows about it, and it was just amazing to see how Mexico like embraced that, and I wish, I'm happy that more people will find out about it. It's such an amazing documentary.
Yeah, we just interviewed a Mexican player that played that tournament.
Oh, really?
And the experience.
Wow,
that's amazing. Yeah, and as well, I mean, you got in England the Euros last year. It was huge.
Yeah.
With Leah Williamson.
Yeah, I love Leah Williamson. She's amazing.
She's amazing, and I really love, the growth of the women's football, and as well, I don't know, have this perspective about being in a football pitch and being a women artist. It kind of felt always like, okay, let me help you to connect your amp or let me help you to to how to shoot. And and I don't know, maybe that's my very personal reflection, but I see that connection as well, of how football and music and have all these figures that really empower.
I think it's definitely, I can see the correlation between that. I think, you know, even for me, like having other women that I look up to that are just doing it themselves, and it doesn't need to be, like you say, a man saying, let me show you how to do it. They're just doing it, and they are incredible at it, and are, you know, inspiring lots of, not only women, but like everyone, just in their sort of attitude to just like go for it. And I think that inspires me a lot, and is something I love about women's football.
That's right. And you're playing Whippets.
Yes.
Yeah, I really love, and it's like an amateur.
We're a five-a-side football team in Hackney in London.
Did you score goals?
I'm a defender. I haven't got the chance to play so much lately because I've been traveling, but I think that for me the community aspect and like making friends and connecting over football was really a big thing for me. When I came back from touring with the XX, it was lovely to meet all these people and make new friends and share that love of football. And I love playing as well, but that's something I love about sport, like that it brings people together, and it's like music as well.
Is there anyone that you see like, oh man, I wish I could play like, I don't know, I mean, Leah Williamson.
Leah Williamson is incredible, and I think she really has been an amazing like spokesperson as the Lionesses captain, and like she speaks out about things she believes in, and she's very I really look up to her. So I think, you know, the more role models that we have like that, the better.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.